Okay, Sparky.
Beautiful. All
Beautiful.
right. So here's 9 tips for a stress-free and successful remodel.
Oh, there you go.
So
Is there
number
such a?
one.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Ish. Remodeling is always stressful. Like, you got strangers in your house. They're going to be there for a few months. I mean, it's stressful. So let's try to decrease that by doing a few things. First, plan ahead. So making product selections early can prevent delays later, right? So if you've already done your Ferguson or to, the plumbing supply house, and you've made all your selections, you know what fixtures you want, you know what appliances you want. Doing that early makes things go much, much faster. Gather
Yes.
the manufacturer and model numbers. 2, plan for the future. Think about long-term maintenance, energy loss, or energy conservation. Repair expenses can add up quickly, so make sure you use materials that are durable and will last. I mean, you could buy something cheap today, but you're going to have to replace it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're paying double plus the labor, so it's not worth it. Spend a little more up front and not have to worry about it.
Well, can I counteract that a little bit? Because
Sure, you can counteract that.
sometimes people want to just like build the space. So give us the square footage, and okay, we'll just put vinyl. No, I'm sorry, luxury vinyl flooring in now.
Luxury.
Because it's luxury vinyl, and then later on we'll go ahead and put the wood in. Because we just can't afford to put wood flooring in right now. But the vinyl's a little cheaper, so we'll throw that in for now, and then change it out. So there are situations like that. Create the space and then fix it up later as you go along.
Oh, absolutely. But know what can and can't be changed easily.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But what I'm talking about is long-term maintenance, though,
Okay.
or energy conservation, where you're not going to go back in and spray foam your attic.
No.
Once while it's open and exposed is when you want to do that.
Right.
Same with, like you say, siding or something. You know what I mean? You might only if you can only afford vinyl, that's fine. Put vinyl up. But if you put up wood siding because you can't afford even the vinyl, just figure you're going to have to paint it every 5 years. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
you're just increasing your maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Use professionals. Hire remodelers who've experienced. Membership in NARI is always good, but even NAHB Remodelers Council. But use professionals. Ask for references. Visit job sites and/or call references. When you're hiring a remodeler, and I do it even when I hire new subs. I want 2 or 3 jobs they're working on right now, and I go visit the jobs.
Go see how it's
don't
going.
be afraid to ask. I go see some of their work, or even talk to clients. I mean, your house is typically your largest investment, so don't take it lightly. Don't just hire some guy because you like the price. Make sure you're comfortable with it.
Okay, so you ready for this? I was walking through a basement looking at a house yesterday.
Yeah.
All brand new copper, and that's what the listing said. All new copper, all new plumbing. So you follow the copper, and then as soon as it goes into the wall, you can see where it changed up and went to cast iron, and where it gone through and it went to galvanized.
Galvanized.
Yeah. So it looked all good, but then as soon as you started looking a little bit further, you realized it wasn't. So just imagine what the electric's like and everything else. So that's the stuff you kind of got to watch out
That's
for.
why I always said I'd rather buy a house that's untouched. I mean, if it was all like my last one, where it's gold shag carpet and the Mediterranean, the dark doors and all that.
Yep.
But it was awesome because nobody ever did anything to it.
Yes.
And it showed.
Yes.
Now you're starting with the bare bones that are good.
Yep.
I would be so afraid to buy a flipped house other than the one you did.
Thanks, Rich.
No, I'm serious. Because, it's just paint on a pig.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing. And then they're all at the box stores, getting everything they need.
Right.
Like,
Remodeled by Benjamin Moore.
Yeah, there you go. So number 5, be a good boss. It's important thing that you can do during a remodeling project other than write checks is treat your remodeler with respect. Don't believe everything you see on reality TV. We really do have to do things differently depending on where you live. That's part of it. And the other thing is if you actually just treat people like with respect, because I've had clients that'll either treat you like you're hired help.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that because we were doing an addition on their house, they decided they didn't have to shovel their driveway ever again during the winter. So when I would arrive for work, I had to shovel the driveway to get materials in.
Yep.
I mean, just some real a-hole stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And And then when they want extra work done, you go, oh yeah. And you're paying for the shovel into the driveway too in this change order, by the way.
Yeah.
But if you're nice to your contractors, little stuff usually will get done.
Coffee and cookies goes a long way.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, though, just respect.
Yeah. Yep.
We're not hired help. We're there to work on your house.
Just saying.
I can't remember.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Detailed contract. So if you jump into a remodeling contract with an ambiguous contract or no contract at all, you might as well hire an attorney right now. The contract has to be specific. Your state may require certain things. Illinois does.
Mm-hmm.
But it should list quantities, manufacturer model numbers, and finishes. If it doesn't do that, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
If it has allowances, I have no problem giving people allowances, but make sure they're realistic.
You mean $50 for a shower valve isn't realistic?
Not unless you really love Mon Chateau. Mon Chateau is the most inexpensive, longest-lasting faucet you could ever buy.
Yep. And it looks exactly like that.
Yes. But they never break.
Yep.
Changes. 16. So hidden obstacles and changes in what you're designed. I mean, once you see it in 3D, it's framed or whatever, you might change your mind a little bit. Well, if that's the case, make sure you get written change orders. The change order should call out exactly what work needs to be done, how much it's going to cost, when it's going to be completed, and it should be signed. If you don't have a true dollar amount, ask for a ballpark figure and put in there not to exceed.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can maintain your budget. Number 8, remove valuables. If you got a project starting, do not leave expensive items throughout your house that are at risk.
That could break.
So, yeah, we know of a story of a vase that happened that way.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me the story when we get back.
And then communicate. Always talk with your remodeler. So you know what's going on.
This is
Nailed it, buddy. Nailed it.
House will return.